My subscriber count has increased by 750% in a year simply due to vlogging. Taking my car to the garage, it's having what's called an MOT test. Those of you outside the UK may not know what one of those is. It's basically a medical for a car. Got a football in the face last night and my nose feels really swollen. I hope it doesn't look too bad on camera. I was in goal and guy took a shot. The guy tried to deflect it, went straight on in my face. Couldn't. Point blank range. It really stung like hell. Still stings this morning. I don't think there's anything more painful than something on your end of your nose. Well, anyway, yeah, I got one there as well. Anyway, that's by the by. I was going to leave this episode till Friday, till tomorrow, because it marks exactly a year since I started vlogging. But by the time I've got the edit done, it's probably going to be late Thursday night, early Friday morning before it goes out anyway. So I thought it would be more appropriate to do this vlog today. And it marks, as I say, a year since I started vlogging. This is episode... I don't see how to do this. I have to go back and watch the previous video.
Do your thing, Izettel.
Because it's quicker than booting up Final Cut. So it's episode 167. Which means I have vlogged almost every other day. It's about 2.1 vlogs over the year. So I'm pretty happy with that. You know, 2.1's, you know what I mean. And there have been periods when I've done, as you've seen if you're a regular vlog watcher, I've done episodes every single day. There have been gaps. I started the vlog mainly as a way to keep in touch with people who'd backed my that hurt. Let's try this hand. Who'd backed my Kickstarter project for Jazz Vespers, which was amazing. We raised over £4,500, which enabled me to get into the studio. And the vlog was a way of keeping in touch with the people who'd been so generous to back me on that, to make sure you realise, number one, I hadn't gone to the Bahamas for a quick holiday. But also, you know, kind of it was interesting to log how that creative process was taking place. But after that, I decided to continue it. Other interesting things happened. I mean, I broke my finger, which wasn't particularly nice. So I broke my finger, which really sucks. The most important thing I learned was that it's called a vlog and not a vlog, which I got confused at the start. A little bit over the last few weeks, some people doing vlogs, and I kind of thought, I'll give it a shot. I'm always up for something that's new and techie. So here I am in my studio. I'm in the car. I'm going to pick my son up from nursery. So about vlogging again, I kind of like, is it vlog, vlog? Which is actually a really nice teaching point when it comes to music, because, you know, that's because I read it rather than heard it said. So there you go. I learned something new there. Editing video almost every single day has made me really fast at Final Cut. It's made me a better video editor. It's made me, I hope, a better videographer. It's made me better at shooting video and learning about lighting and all these kind of things, which I've not had any formal training in. I've just kind of learned it myself, picked bits up. Doing it every day really makes a difference. It reminds me, as I've said before, I was a music director for a parish church a few years ago, and I had to play piano almost every day for rehearsals, for services, for doing different things. And it made my piano playing get an awful lot better very quickly, because I was having to play it all the time. I don't play as much piano as I used to. Likewise, my singing got a lot better because I was having to, you know, use my voice much more often. Same kind of deal with vlogging. If you want to get better at using video, and if you want to survive really in a 21st century social media environment, you need to know how to master video, because if you're selling anything, video is king. You know, you really need to know how to use it and get your own style. And that's what vlogging has helped me do over the last 12 months. I didn't really utilise YouTube as a social network before I started vlogging. My subscriber count has increased by 750% in a year simply due to vlogging. The vlogging and the regular uploads. Prior to starting the vlog, I primarily used YouTube as a way to showcase my band. I would put up videos of live performances. And, you know, where I was at YouTube in London about 3 or 4 months ago, maybe longer, and they were asking how long have people been on the network. I've actually been on YouTube since 2008, but only in 2016 did I really start to understand how to use YouTube properly, and therefore my subscriber count has grown, and I hope will continue to grow. Number 3, drones can offer you an amazing experience on your vlog and a really interesting perspective that you wouldn't otherwise get, but they do crash. YouTube hates controversial content recently. You know, I made a video about the Westminster attacks just simply to talk about what had gone on and the fact that it had taken place right near my office. They wouldn't allow me to monetize that video. Not that monetizing is a big deal, I don't earn a huge amount, but the principle of it just kind of seems weird. Likewise, they didn't like my video that I asked people to get out and vote last year when I went to the American Cemetery at Cambridge. Bit weird, that YouTube. It is censorship really, and because it discourages people from making that content. Number 5, time lapses are great. I really like watching other people's, but they do take a long time to shoot. I've got the drone up there now shooting this time lapse, and for the amount of time that you use in a vlog, they do take a hell of a long time to shoot. This thing is clickbait for saxophone lovers, a Selmer Mark 6, more specifically a 5-digit Selmer Mark 6. If I include those magic words on any video title, my view count goes through the roof rather quickly. It's not great. I mean, I try not to do that on the clickbaity side of things. If the video's got a Mark 6 and it's about a Mark 6, definitely going to include it. But sax players, we kind of need a bit of a broader engagement. It opens doors. I've got to meet people who I just would never have met before through my vlog. I've got working with other companies that I never would have encountered before. I've been to YouTube and met other YouTubers and collaborators. That was fantastic. It's been such an amazing experience using YouTube. In a way, I've met more people I never would have met before through YouTube rather than through Facebook or Twitter. Twitter a little bit is kind of done those things. Facebook is not really that kind of open thing. I've never really had many business opportunities arrive or collaborations with other people through Facebook. I've contacted a few people to collaborate with me, but I've already known them beforehand, whereas YouTube, wow. And even kind of meeting people randomly in the street when I'm flying the drone, like Sebi, when I met you in Cambridge a few weeks ago and I was getting those awesome shots of King's College and the river there. You know, just kind of, it's an amazing place for that, and I really appreciate YouTube being able to offer people that kind of idea. My final point is that YouTube allows me to fulfill what I believe is my mission statement, what I've tried to do with my career. When I boiled it down is I want to seek to inspire others and be inspired myself. So what's happened on YouTube is I hope that the videos I give you where I'm practicing or showing you practice ideas for those of you who play the saxophone will inspire you. If I'm doing a product review, it will inspire you to check it out or maybe even buy it, because that's what happens to me. You know, even this morning I was looking at getting one of these Axis gimbals from my iPhone to try and improve the quality of the videos for you guys. Or do I go? I go to YouTube, I check out other people's recommendations and reviews, I see the thing in action, I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to take a punt on it, I'll get hold of it, we'll see what happens. That's where YouTube's great. Also, the inspirational stuff, you know, kind of other musicians who vlog, people like Yannick Gwizdala, people like Bob Reynolds and some other musicians, and of course, for me, the guy who has nailed YouTube completely, Casey Neistat. Casey's only a few months older than me, and to see the way his videos are insane. If you haven't watched any of Casey Neistat's videos, you are really missing out. He is the guy who knows how to utilize YouTube. And so thank you, Casey, in a way, for your videos. I hope I've got my own style on those, but they are inspired by people like Casey Neistat, I just love the way he does his videos. You know, he really works hard at them. And believe me, being on the other side of the camera, so being a creator on this, and kind of seeing the work that goes into just kind of the shots he does of his running, the drone shots he does. There's almost a whole day's worth of work just creating that video, which I don't have the opportunity to be able to do yet. Maybe one day I'll get those opportunities to do that for you. But very, very talented guy, great filmmaker and great YouTuber. That is all, in a sense, I've got to say today. There are other things I've learned. If you've got any questions or comments, please stick them in the box below. And if you are watching this for the first time, please do become one of my growing count of subscribers. I promise to make you the best videos I can. I promise to make them interesting and insightful, and most of all, honest. That's what I do try and pride myself on in my videos. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you very, very soon.